To be or not to be, that is the question. Whether 'tis nobler in mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or to take up arms against a sea of troubles, and by opposing end them. To die, to sleep, no more. And by a sleep, to, say we, end the heartache and the thousand natural shocks that flesh is heir to. 'Tis a consumption devoutly to be wished. To die, to sleep. To sleep, perchance to dream. Aye, there's the rub. For in that sleep of death, what dreams may come when we have shuffled off this mortal coil, must give us pause. There is the respect that makes the calamity of so long life. For those who would bear the whips and scorns of times, the oppressor wronged, the proud man's contumely, the pangs of despised love, the law's delay, the insolence of office, and the spurns. There we go. That's all I'm gonna do. I could go throughout the whole thing, but that would take forever.
Yeah. I was thinking, wow, that was kind of intellectual.
I was reading that from the book, folks. No, I have not memorized the entire To Be or Not to Be speech. I do, however, own a copy of Hamlet. All right.
You are reading Hamlet?
I've read it already. Anyway.
Oh, okay.
We are now going to buy some clothes and wardrobe. Yes.
Oh, cool.
Oh, by the way, folks, welcome back to Let's Play Alter Ego Mail.
Yeah, hello. This is Steve Overtrainer.
And me.
Yeah.
You can buy some new clothes at $50 per purchase. Do you want to buy some? Of course we do.
Yes.
Social sphere increases slightly. I will assume that you have at least average taste. Cash.
That can maybe also be why I didn't get so much, why I said that I didn't have so much social points and stuff, because maybe I didn't have good clothes.
Your generosity is appreciated by all. You just bought toys for your kids. Family sphere increases slightly. And
well, what kind of toys did I buy?
I have no idea. It didn't give me a choice.
Oh, okay.
Alright. You have
I kind of don't want to know what kind of toys I bought to my woman.
I assume you just bought them for your kids since you hate your wife. You have $15,000 and a bunch of stuff. So, yeah.
Yeah, I'm kind of rich and living a good life.
Alright. So, let's do some stuff. Let's do some stuff with your kids.
Yeah.
Sherry has announced that all of the kids at school are going to a dance that requires a date. Will you let Sherry attend? Yes or no?
Yes.
Care to give any advice to Sherry before the big night? Give her advice about the birds and the bees, or do not give advice?
I give advice.
You're going to talk about sex now. Awesome. Sherry is amused by your analogies, there we go, and sincere attempts to offer useful advice. Unfortunately, you have no useful advice to give on this subject. Oh no. Don't you know Sherry learned all about that in 3rd grade sex education? Get with it. How old is Sherry now?
I don't know.
Holy cow, you missed your child growing up! That's terrible. Anyway, Sherry has just told you that the newest style in casual wear is to wrap electric tape around the wrists and arms. Sherry wants to know where you keep your supply of electrical tape. You can tell Sherry that you disapprove of that style, or tell Sherry where the electrical tape is.
I will tell her where the
Alright.
I will tell her where the electrical tape is.
You didn't stand your ground. Sherry puts on the tape so tightly that it cuts off the blood circulation. Sherry finds out the hard way that keeping up with the latest fashion trends can be risky business.
Oh no.
Oh well.
She survived?
Yes, she survived. A young man, 5 years older than Sherry, wants to take her out on a date. What? When you ask her how they plan to be getting around, she tells you not to worry as her date has a car. You can sit her down for a talk, or tell her she is not allowed to go.
She can go.
Well, that's not an option. You can sit her down for a talk.
Oh, yeah, okay.
What do you hope to accomplish as a result of your talk? Try to talk her out of going out with this guy, or tell her she has to make her own decisions, but give her advice.
She has to do her own decisions, but I want to give her advice.
Your expressiveness characteristic is strong. You can explain your concerns without hurting your daughter's feelings or making it look like you are trying to force your authority on her. She listens and decides that she will see him for lunch at a nearby fast food place, but she will not get into the car with him.
Oh, okay.
When Sherry arrives home late on Saturday night, you notice the strong smell of alcohol as your young teenager walks by you. You can try to get to the bottom of things now, wait until tomorrow, or never mention it.
And do it now.
Sherry denies every suggestion, question, and out-and-out accusation you make about drinking. Any kind of calm discussion is fruitless. It seems peculiar to you since you were never much of a big drinker yourself. Peer pressure to drink and drugs is very strong nowadays. It would be wise of you to sit down with your child and have a long talk about things when things are a bit calmer in the morning.
Okay.
Your daughter has just introduced you to her date for the evening. His name is Mark Mongo Mattingly. He looks like a nice young man, but his jewelry is a bit odd, particularly one ring which he wears on his left nostril. You wonder if a boy who wears an earring in his nose, a nose ring, can be trusted with your daughter. You can be suspicious / call your daughter over for a chat, trusting / wish the two of them an enjoyable night, suspicious but don't say anything, trusting but call her over for a chat anyway.
Make them be together.
Okay, how about you're trusting but call her over for a chat?
Okay.
I don't know what that meant, actually. What kind of chat would you possibly have without trying to pry, criticize, or express shock at her choice of dating partner? I know you just wanted to make sure that she knew what she was doing. Do you think she would say no to that? I doubt it. If you are going to trust your daughter, and you will have to do it in words and actions. Okay. Sherry would like to go on an overnight ski trip with a group of other students at the high school. It will be supervised by the high school teachers. The cost of the ski trip is $350. Sherry doesn't have the money to pay for the trip, and you can tell by all the recent hard luck stories that Sherry is hoping for a cash infusion from you. Sherry has just assumed that you would have no trouble granting permission to go on an overnight ski trip in the first place. What will you do? Tell Sherry not to worry about the money. You aren't even granting permission to go. Tell Sherry that you are willing to negotiate a deal. Give Sherry the money and say have a good time.
For say it at least, that money is not my big problem right now, so I will just give her the money and say, alright, just have the fun.
But are you teaching your daughter to be responsible? She obviously has spent all her money already.
Oh.
Maybe you should try and negotiate a deal.
Okay.
You can tell on the child ones I will give my best helpful advice. What are you willing to negotiate? Pay for the trip in exchange for work, or pay for the trip in exchange for being repaid? Maybe for work.
For work, yeah.
Because you can put her to work at your business.
Yeah.
Which of these things would you say is worth $350? Washing your car for a full year? Taking out the trash for a full year? Keeping room clean for a full year? Painting the inside of your home? All of the above?
Last time I painted the house, I got a lady, so she can
you do have a nice
car. She can have her room clean for a year.
This is a big mistake. You should never pay a child for something he or she is already supposed to be doing. Even if Sherry did stick to the deal, which is doubtful, what happens when the year is up? You should have better wash your car. Always force your children to wash your car. I cannot get people to do this enough. I'm telling all the folks watching this Let's Play, all your children, make them wash your car. That is the key to being a good parent.
Yeah. Well, that's awesome. I thought it would be like cleaning the rooms.
Nope.
It's like
washing the car, Stein Eric. Whenever you have
Okay.
kids of your own, force them to wash your car.
What if I don't have a car?
Wash your car!
Okay, then I
Have
buy
an
a car.
experience with your wife. There is an appliance in the kitchen that absolutely needs fixing. Mind you, it doesn't need fixing right now, this very second, but Bridget has it in her head that she would like to see it get fixed now, so that she will have it when she does need it. You are sleepy and would prefer to take a nice relaxing nap. Your wife is beating the bushes trying to locate you for the assignment. What will you do? You can run out of the house. You can hide. Run out of the house, hide, fix the appliance, give an excuse for not being able to fix the appliance, or flatly refuse to fix the appliance.
Run out of the house.
Oh, come on. You could flatly refuse, and then you could yell at her about it.
Oh, yes, okay. Yeah.
Your
let's do
gentleness
that.
characteristic shows that you can be mean. She hears the hostility in your voice and backs off. Oh. I'm waiting just for the custody battle. I want to see what happens then, when you both have to fight over Sherry.
Yeah.
Because I enjoy ruining people's lives. You're involved in a heated argument with your wife. Go figure. During the argument, it strikes you that one of the things that is annoying you the most is the fact that she is displaying the same characteristics you find undesirable in her mother. What will you do? Bring this to her attention, try to stop the argument, or walk out of the room?
What is the most annoying and angry thing you can do?
Bring this to her attention.
Yeah.
Alright. You mentioned that she is being just like her mother. This, of course, is an essentially keen insight provided at just the right moment, to guarantee that she flies completely off the handle. As true as your observations may be, this is probably not the right time to play Sigmund with your Bridget. Perhaps after she cooled down, she would have thrown less dangerous objects in your direction.
Wow.
This is awesome. You have a terrible marriage. I love it.
Yeah, my mom hit my dad with a frying pan one time.
Okay. This episode contains subject matter of a sexual nature. Your wife is wearing an extremely low-cut dress to a get-together the two of you are attending tonight. What do you think about this? You can approve, wow, or do not approve.
Approve.
She really looks great. As the evening passes, you can't take your eyes off her for a moment, or at least her boobs. When you get home, you can get romantic or go to sleep. I'm done.
Go to sleep.
Oh, come on, let's get romantic.
Okay.
You can have angry
Roman.
sex.
Yeah.
We've already established two things. One, you hate your wife. Two, you're horny as hell about everyone. So let's get romantic.
Okay, yeah.
She knows you have been getting aroused all evening and decides to tease you a bit. She puts on some black lace lingerie and tickles you with her
Oh.
hands and tongue. Ooh. What would you like to
Whoa.
do? Pleasure each other. Holy cow. You can pleasure each other orally, try some exciting sex positions, or I have my own ideas.
Wow. Oh, this is getting personal. I have my own ideas, yeah.
Will it involve a train?
Yeah.
I'm sure you do. I hope you are considerate enough to share them with your wife. After you are both weary and exhausted from only you know what, you can lie in bed and cuddle, go to sleep, make your wife something to eat. I say we immediately go to sleep.
Yeah. Yeah, do that.
I guess you
Well.
should be tired, but you should know that many women complain about their husband's lack of interest in afterplay, the period immediately following sex. Some women, and men too, find this to be one of the most gratifying aspects of lovemaking. Yeah, we don't agree.
No, we don't.
We hate our wife, we're just using her for sex.
Welcome to Norway.
During a sexual experience with your wife, you notice your mind drifting off. You begin to imagine your wife as your favorite movie star, and suddenly you are more aroused than ever. Bridget notices the change and asks what got into you. What will you do? Tell her the truth, or tell her that it was really she that made you so passionate?
What happened then?
Well, you were imagining she was someone else.
Oh.
So you can just tell her that you really wish she was another woman. Or you can lie to her.
Do that.
You tell her about your fantasy, and she becomes noticeably upset. She wonders how often you do this, and whether she can still excite you. Tell her that she still excites you, or tell her to stop making such a big deal over it.
Stop making some big deal out of it.
You are terrible. That wasn't very sensitive of you. Now she starts to cry and your evening is ruined. Bridget is always crying just because you're emotionally abusive to her.
She's going to the toilet and crying all the time.
You are evil, and I like it. You are noticing that the family budget is getting very tight. You have an insane amount of money. How is it tight? And you are going to need some help paying the bills. You are positive that Bridget has a few dollars of mad money she stashed away that would really help out. You can ask her for the mad money or refuse to ask her for pride's sake. Oh, come on. Let's take her money.
Ask her for the money.
Yeah! Your gentleness characteristic suggests that you would probably not be able to phrase the question in a way that would make her likely to give you the money without resentment. It causes a big fight. Yes! And puts strain on your relationship. We are bad people.
This relationship must be really good. I mean, how can he put up with me so long?
I would just like to point out, folks, me and Steineric are not like this in real life. We are simply having a bit of fun with a video game. Just,
yeah, of course. Wow.
Do you like playing tennis?
I can't play tennis, but sure, yeah, I'm rich.
You like it? So, your wife would like to play you in a friendly little game. Would you care to join her?
No.
No, come on. Do it, and then you can beat her. Play ruthlessly.
Okay.
Okay, she serves first. Thwack! She aces you. Thwack, thwack! It's set. Point. You are losing. You can play out the point, or pretend that you have a cramp in your leg, or make excuses.
Make excuses.
My racket was strung too tight. The balls were dead. The sun was in my eyes. I was distracted by a mole burrowing in the field 100 yards away from here. My hearing is sensitive, and I was interrupted by the space shuttle orbiting overhead. It's Valentine's Day? Hey, it was just Valentine's Day. Go figure.
Yeah, it was. That's
This
awesome.
is for those folks at home, I don't know when you're watching this, but this is the Wednesday after Valentine's Day. It was just 2 days ago. And you have
It
just
was?
received...
Oh.
Yep, it was. And you have just received a complimentary bouquet of flowers from a business associate who wants to express her appreciation for all of the kindness and generosity you have shown.
If she has a band, that's okay.
Meow, chicka, wow, wow. What will you do? Hide the flowers so your wife doesn't see them? Give them to your wife as if you ordered them for her? Or tell her the truth?
Will it be very evil to tell her the truth?
Yeah. You could just give her
Okay.
the flowers, which would be nice. You could hide them so nothing would happen. Or you could tell her that you have a chance of having sex with another woman.
Yeah,
like that.
Yeah.
The truth doesn't work in your case. Yes! You have just been too untrustworthy in the past. Your wife cries at the thought of you having an affair. Again. For what, like the 20th time? Oh, this is the worst marriage.
I slept like with 8 women or something, and she starts crying all the time. Oh, I feel so evil.
Okay, so let's see. How much money do you have now? You are 43 years old? And You were really good at your vacation. You still have only $15,000.
What?
I don't know.
Maybe it's bills and stuff.
I guess. Alright.
But I don't have any loan. Oh, strange.
No. Anyway.
Yeah.
You and the love of your life have been invited to a dinner party. Well, love of your life is a bit of an overstatement, I think. The woman you're married to. At one point during the night, a man whom you both barely know inappropriately brushes your partner's breasts and fails to excuse himself. You get the distinct impression that it was not an accident. You can be angry, jolly, or neutral.
Angry.
You can walk over to the corner of the room and politely ask him to watch himself, brush it off as being a silly joke, let her take care of it herself, or grab the man physically and demand an apology.
You know what you're going to take.
She's my woman to abuse. Mine. Your show of aggression startles the man and everyone else in the room. There is dead silence. He apologizes but maintains it was a mild case of cerebral palsy in crowded rooms such as this. He has difficulty moving around. As a result, he sometimes bumps into people. He assures you that it wasn't intentional and offers your wife a sincere apology. I hope you take extra piece of humble pie with your dinner tonight, Tiger. Next time, get the facts first. Why? We were able to assault a man.
Did I beat him up?
Well, you grabbed him. Close enough.
Oh, okay.
You and the woman of your dreams, or your wife, are taking a weekend trip with Jill and Mark, a couple you have known for a long time. During the trip, you notice Mark becoming irritable, having loud public discussions about very personal matters and drinking heavily. You are beginning to think that Mark is an alcoholic. You can be concerned, frightened, anxious, and uncomfortable, or unconcerned.
Anxious, yeah.
You can call Mark aside and try to have a chat with him, have a chat with Jill, or let them settle it for themselves.
How I chat with Jill.
Your anxiety comes through when speaking with Jill. As a result, she seeks to reduce your discomfort by minimizing her problems. It's nothing, she says. Mark has had a dreadful week. You are fiddling around in the kitchen on a Saturday afternoon trying to prepare a snack. You can be creative, bored, or neutral.
Creative.
You can continue fiddling or give up and go to a fast food place.
Continue fiddling.
You can't go to fast food places, it's too expensive. You mix a little of this and a little of that, you taste it, it's missing something. What do you think you should add? More bean dip, more cheese, a slice of onion, or some chopped green peppers and olives? Norway does make good cheese.
What?
I said Norway does make good cheese.
Yeah. If there are cheese, you have to do that.
Eureka! That's it! You create a new taste sensation. You share it with your friends, who rave about the taste. One friend who is in marketing believes you could probably sell it to a certain fast food company. For a handsome McProfit. What will you do? Offer it to the company, or keep the recipe a secret?
Wow. Oh, yeah. What can I offer to? Can I sell it?
Yep. I assume that's what you want to do.
Yeah.
Congratulations, your product is accepted. You earn approximately $500,000.
You are kidding, right?
I am not. In resources, you become an overnight legend in the fast food business.
You are kidding.
You have $500,000. Let's buy shit.
Whoa.
I'm not sure why you instantly lost 200,000 of that, but who cares?
Okay.
Let's buy shit.
I think you're going crazy right now. That's awesome.
All right, what were the two things we didn't buy the very best of? Let's see, it was an automobile and a boat, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so let's buy a better automobile. Let's buy the very best for $30,000.
Okay.
Luxurious prestige car.
What's
If you keep this up, you'll probably be traveling in either a private jet or a hearse by the next phase of life. Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
almost enough.
I'm curious. Does... Vocational, you're at 99%.
Okay.
You have a sports car, a prestige car. You know what? I think you could buy all three kinds of cars, probably, but why would we want to do that? Or all three remaining kinds of cars, but that would just be a waste of money. They all suck.
Okay.
And of course, let's buy a motor yacht with crew for $260,000.
Yeah, go for it.
You own a yacht. Ahoy, Captain Moneybags! It won't be long before you own your own ocean to go along with it.
Oh, this is so cool.
You don't have enough for that? What happened?
What?
You don't have enough.
Did it tax take it?
Apparently. Well, let's buy it with credit, and then we can pay off part of the loan.
Okay.
Okay.
But I don't want to have a very big loan.
Alright. It's quite big, but let's pay off as much as we can. First things first, let's see.
Okay.
That's a lot of money. Alright. Let's pay off as much as we can.
Okay, because I don't want to die poor.
No. Pay back part of your loan. Pay back 100,000. Alright, let's see. Okay. That was probably a mistake, because you have way more debt than you can pay. Oops. This isn't good.
What? Oh, I hope you save it before.
No. Let's pay off as much as we can.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, okay.
Oh, you just passed through adulthood. Oh, shit. Your family life has been good. You've not been very healthy. With a select group of cohorts. Oh, man, this is not good. Do you think you can get away with your untrustworthy style of behavior? Yes, you do. Even though we all have our secrets, you are doing a very good job keeping your wilder side under control. It's basically, you are a pretty jittery kind of person. Yeah, you should be. Your loan collectors are coming. Good head on your shoulders. You are not book smart. Yeah, you have plenty of common sense. You'll probably play a more central role. Yikes. You can be rich and full as you want it. You might not be able to climb the highest tree in the forest anymore, but now... You are getting old. Oh, now you're in middle adulthood.
Oh. Oh, thank goodness for that.
You were only in regular adulthood before, I guess. Oh, man, that means we got even more to do. Holy cow.
Well, then we have to do it good now. I hope we ever get more opportunities.
Oh, snap.
More money.
Oh, it did. Oh, whew. Oh, that was close. Well, it got rid of all of our debt. We can't get any more... We can't get any more debts. But it did...
Oh.
But obviously you declared bankruptcy.
No.
You still got to keep your yacht, though. So we just can't buy anything else on credit. Alright. We bought a yacht.
What about my business?
No, it's fine. You still got it.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
Did I lose everything else?
No, you still got everything. You just can't get... You just can't get loans anymore, I guess.
Oh, thank goodness for that. Well, okay, then everything is fine.
You can't buy a house anymore, though. But oh well.
Oh. Well, we can buy it cash.
No, it won't let you do that.
Oh, okay.
Anyway. First things first, we should probably do the job one. We need to get our vocational up even higher because we need money.
Yeah, we need money and fast.
You need to talk to someone about a finance-related matter. The person with whom you are dealing has a reputation for being a stern, pragmatic, and very money-conscious business type. A meeting between you and this person is suggested. The outcome of such a meeting can affect your vocational sphere tremendously because he is very influential. You can be a little nervous, confident, or very confident.
Very confident.
You can suggest a meeting at your place of work. Actually, it's probably a good idea to be just confident, because you're jittery. In fact, it might even be a good idea to be a little nervous.
Yeah, okay, yeah. I was thinking the same too, because being very confident can be not so very good too.
Alright, so you can suggest a meeting at your place of work, suggest a lunch meeting, or suggest a breakfast meeting.
At my place of work.
Although he is stern and pragmatic, he would prefer a meeting in less formal surroundings. You can suggest a lunch meeting or a breakfast meeting. I'd say lunch.
Lunch, yeah.
At lunch, the waiter asks if you would like to order a drink. You can order an alcoholic drink, non-alcoholic drink, or wait for him to order first.
Wait for him to order first.
I'd say do a non-alcoholic drink.
You know?
Well, I think you should, take the initiative. Show that you're kind of tough. You know?
Okay, no alcohol.
But you probably shouldn't get drunk either. A wise move. Now you won't have to worry about the effects of alcohol interfering with your judgment. Good insight translates into the increase on the thoughtfulness characteristic, because your thoughtfulness is generally moderate. Too strong, the meeting goes well. The outcome is an increase in resources to the tune of $10,000. Alright.
Okay.
That's good. Anyway, the timer just went off, and Stein Erik is desperately trying to dig himself out of a financial hole.
Yeah.
I'm going to try my best to help him with disastrous results, since I'm the one who thought he should take out a loan on that yacht. You just got $500,000 for the thing. I don't know why it instantly went down to $300,000. Then you spent $30,000 and it instantly went down to like $100,000. I don't get that.
So I have $500,000 again?
But no, I mean, I'm talking about what you did have. Like, it went down without buying anything, which I didn't get. But at any rate, let's call an end to this part of Let's Play Alter Ego Male Edition, and we will be back in a little bit with the middle adulthood. So, I will see you guys then.
Okay, bye-bye.
Kiss, kiss.